All right, this is the daily chart of YELP. YELP is a great setup. However, it needs to confirm. There's a lot of factors I look at. One thing I want to talk about is the history of the stock. Now, I talked about a breakout in the stock on this day here. So it was this day, but this day was the entry, and it confirmed and it closed up higher. Back in September, I mentioned the stock, and I mean, this was a good, nice directional trade. You can see the stock closed at 56 practically, 55.95, and then a few days later, we hit a high of 70. So as an options trade, this was great. Now the stock is set up again. However, it's not the same thing as the same probability as it was back over here. However, it's still a good setup, and we are above this pattern as well. What the stock does show is it's lacked a lot of momentum. In other words, as you can see, we are really lagging behind this blue line. Now, what this telling me is we need some force. So Yelp does need volume for this to be a good trade. And the way I would look to get into Yelp is as it breaks above 69. So the range would be between 69 and 70. I would look for an entry, and if the volume is good as well. So if the volume is good as it gets to 69, because this is what it's telling me, we need some force. We've been hitting 69, 69 and a half, but we hadn't had the volume, and we've been bouncing, and they've been pulling it back, but it's not really pulling back that much either. So it looks like it's getting ready to make a nice move. But again, it's not the same setup like back over here. We've lacked a lot of momentum, and a great example I'm going to show is what my lines do measure. They show me things that a lot of moving averages do not show. And basically, you can see that, I mean, these lines move a lot differently than a moving average. Okay, this blue line here, for example. As you can see, MasterCard is been able to maintain patterns above this line to go higher. Right now, that doesn't mean that stocks won't go higher because they go below this line. It just means that the stock doesn't have is lacking momentum, and considering to the past. As MasterCard shows you a different picture, right? Now, if I bring you a stock like CP, right, we lacked momentum, and when we approached my special line here, we have consolidation patterns here, and we made strong directional moves. But all over here, there really wasn't as much action going, right? The closer we are, we have action going to the line. This is good. So this is saying this is definitely lost a lot of momentum. Momentum's come back. It's gone back to thing, and now the stock is going higher. So YELP. Sorry here. So we've got a great pattern. There's some great volume, happening here in this area over here. But we've lacked the volume lately over here, and I believe that if this is really got to go, we need to see some strength, price strength, and volume in that $69 to $70 area. So, for example, when we hit 69, if the volume isn't there, then I'm looking how it acts 69 and a quarter, 69 and a half. And if we see the right kind of volume in action, then one would try to get a position within that, up to 71, even 71 and a half. But we're trying to do it in that $1 range and get the best price possible based on proof. Without volume, I just don't, it's hard to trust this stock, but it does have the potential that we might want to really strongly approach this $76 area. And based on the pattern, the stock has the potential to move to 80, 82. So there you have it. Thanks for listening. Like the video.